everybody. So let me turn it down. So we decided to stop by today for dates, because in the month of August there are these dates. I believe, if I'm saying it right, they're called Dahi dates. It is on the month of August, a little bit of September. You get what is your Dahi dates. Let me peel one off, which is this little guy here. They actually start off green, end up getting yellow, and can keep maturing, and you get a sweeter product. I actually like them how this one is right now at this very moment. Reason being, when you get it at this maturity, people describe it like an apple. Now, it doesn't taste quite like an apple, but it does have a light sweetness to it. What apple? Kind of like the texture of a Granny Smith apple, because the Granny Smith apple has a little bit more firmness than like a Fuji apple, but not as sweet as a Fuji and not as tart as a Granny Smith, but somewhere in between there. That's what this is, with its unique taste of the Dahi date. Now, you can find them here in Southern California. Actually the Coachella, I think it's called the Coachella Valley. The Coachella Valley, if I'm correct. They're actually the world's largest producers of dates. And in the Middle East, where dates are eaten quite frequently and are served with their cuisines, well, here in the Coachella Valley, the dates are actually shipped to those regions, to the countries. And of course, you've probably heard of Shield dates. This is where I got my dates from. I ended up getting about 5 pounds, maybe a little bit over. I do have my receipt here, and I ended up paying, it doesn't say the weight, or I don't see it, but I ended up paying $27.50 for the batch. Now I'm going to show you guys, just so you guys get an idea of what these 5 pounds look like. Alright, so let me show you the bag in its form. See the shadowing? That's how much it is in the bag. Should have probably get a clear bag, but you kind of get the idea because you see the shadow of where the dates are at. But that's how much 5 pounds is. Now, you're able to get them in 1 pound, 2 pounds, as much as 5 pounds as I did. You get to choose. They do weight them, and then you pay for it. I believe he said a pound was like 5 something, so that's what it's going for. This dates, I've had them actually I've bought them from somebody else before, and they were a little bit more plumper. It might be the season. Maybe the yield wasn't that great. Could have been the palm tree that it came from just doesn't yield them that big. Who knows? I know weather plays a factor. I know the type of tree palm that it's coming from can produce different what do you call it? Production of fruit. Like in other words, some plants give better yield than others. I had a squash this year, gave humongous squash, and it was rare because the other squashes weren't as big as that. And there was this one squash that just grew so big. It was larger, wider than this headrest here, and it was fat, but that was rare. Now, if I would have kept the seeds, I don't know if my mom did or not, maybe if we planted it, maybe the seedlings, the fruit production or vegetable production from that seed might have yielded really big Mexican squashes, because that's what it was. It was a Mexican squash. So yeah, a little bit of information about that. So if you're looking for the Dahi dates, make sure to come to Shield's Date Garden. I believe the location is considered Indio, And also, if you don't get to make it during the month of August, early September, then you are also presented with a different selection of varieties of dates. So I think they're called, some are called module, if I'm saying it right. I don't know all the different kinds, but there's different kinds, and they all have their unique flavor, and you're also welcome to buy those if you don't get to come during the month of August. Oh, and you can also get a date shake, which is what they're really known for as well. During most of the time of the year, except for now, they do have their little movie theater closed down, which they show the sex life of the date. But like I said, it's closed down right now, and then they do have like a little restaurant, which I believe that's closed at the moment as well. But on a normal, regular, unpandemic type of year, then you'd be able to enjoy those the facilities, basically, if I'm saying it right, or what they offer. Something that I thought that would be important to add was that this is how it looks on, I guess this would be considered the branch, the vine. This is how it looks. This is how the seed looks. And if you plant this, it actually grows. I actually have a tree that I planted about 2 years ago. It's grown quite a bit. So if you're interested in a dahi palm tree, then also, of course, you can plant it from the seed. And as far as this, when you bite it, it's sweet. That is how the inside looks. It is delicious. I like the color it has too. It's a pretty color. So this is the pretty dahi date. It's definitely worth coming to the Coachella Valley just to get that and enjoy our weather. Of course, you'd want to visit during maybe March or February. You'll have better weather. It's usually when tourists come around.